Okay, howdy everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Sorry I'm a little bit late tonight. Just got a little distracted. Lost track of time. Went, oh my god, it's streaming time. I better go do that thing. So, yeah, there we go. We're gonna keep it a little simple tonight. I didn't want to do anything too complicated. We've gotten a little bit of problem with some of the RNG messing with me when I try to get too specific on my challenges recently. Yeah, no hat, no hat. The hat's kind of had a rough time. The hat's in pretty beat up shape. I'm gonna have to get me a new hat. I gotta get me a new hat. I'm not sure if our hat shop still working. Are all the hat shops considered priority businesses? Are they still delivering? We'll see. Yeah, the hat got a little rough. Hat's seen better days. It's an old hat. I've had this hat for a long time. So, yeah, time to get a new hat. I got a backup hat just in case, but it doesn't go with the color scheme. See, it doesn't really work. So, if I have to, I'll put it on. Alright. But yeah, so welcome back. More Cataclysm, of course. And we're going to keep it simple. I'm just going to be a drunk ninja gardener. There you go. We're going to be a landscaper officially, but I call it a gardener. So we're going to be a drunk ninja gardener, and we're just going to try to find a cool little base inside of a megacity and try to stay alive and set up an actual little base area. I got so sick of driving and driving to try to satisfy complicated requirements. I needed a palate cleanser. So, god dang it! I thought I fixed all that stuff. Stream info. No, my stream info says Cataclysm still. Not sure why it would say pens or core at the moment. Pretty sure I got it started. Have you done a start in the middle of the military base? I have. Just recently, actually. We did a couple of them. And, I like the design. I think it's cool and all, but it's one of those places that it's not dangerous enough for what it's got. It's my personal opinion. I've got it on the do not go to list currently because it's just too powerful. It's too easy to abuse when you're somewhat knowledgeable about how the game works. And until they've done some changes to it, I'm just probably not going to visit it again anytime soon. But yeah, I've done an actual started to play through in one, and then we visited one and another challenge. I can't remember the name of it. What was it called? I forget. No, it wasn't that one. Wasn't that one. I've got it on the list of things that I've uploaded, but I haven't released quite yet. Do you know the names of the challenges? I don't. I do so many, they just kind of blend together after hardly any time at all. And it wasn't even that long ago. It was only like 3 or 4 challenges ago, and I don't know. So I can't even keep track anymore. There's such a ridiculous number of Cataclysm challenges now on my channel. But yeah, I don't think it's been. Well, let me check one thing. I don't think have I? Maybe I released it on YouTube. No, that's not what I wanted. I want that one. Let's see. Military Medic. Military Medic is the one. February 21, February 24. Pretty sure that's the one. You can see it here in my Twitch highlights, or my Twitch VODs. Now that we're partnered, those stay around for a long time. Long time. So, go look for the Military Medic series. 2 episodes, 2 nights that we did it. And that'll pretty much give you everything you need to know about the military base. Alright, switch that back over, get back on that screen. And then we had visited one in the challenge or 2 before that, but I can't even remember the name of that challenge. It wasn't specific to the military base, we just happened to go to it to check it out during a different kind of a challenge. But yeah, the military medic will pretty much give you everything you need to know. What's the most memorable challenge you can think of? The one that always comes to mind is either, there's two. Drunk Master Mutant, which is one of my really old ones back when the Zuiquan martial art was really broken as hell, and you could just walk down a city street, and as zombies came near you, they would just kind of explode all over the place. That was one of my favorites. And Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse was a lot of fun. Those are the two that usually come to mind if somebody asks me. A lot of the rest of them just kind of blend in, and if somebody reminds me of them, I'll go, oh yeah, that was a pretty cool one. But it's just, I mean, I literally have thousands of hours of Cataclysm up on YouTube now. So it gets a bit hard to kind of keep track. They flow in, they flow out, and I move on to the next one. Alright, maybe I'll do a video sometime asking folks for what were their favorite series, and I'll kind of post that list. So it is getting a bit much. Now if a brand new viewer shows up and discovers the game and then goes to my channel, they just look at page after page after page of challenges and go, what do? Which ones are good? Which ones are fun? So, yeah, maybe we'll do that sometime. You should post your stream link in PC2 Discord. Oh, I plan to. When I actually had posted, I had copy and pasted the link in that I was going to stream for PC2 into the Panzer Corps Discord, but I forgot to hit the enter key when I actually went live. So, yeah, I'll probably be, I'll do not a sponsored really, but I'll do a broadcast next week. On the Slytherin channel. I just got to work out the scheduling on when there's a slot available. I'm having fun with Panzer Corps 2, though. Alright, so let's talk about this challenge. That's enough of that stuff. Yeah, this is Grasshopper. We are going to be a drunk ninja gardener, and we're just going to set up a home base. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. RNG, screw you, RNG. We're just going to do a megacity challenge. No traveling, no... God damn it, RNG, give me such and such a building or lab or whatever. We're not playing none of that nonsense. We're not going into any labs, I don't believe. We're not going to have to drive anywhere. None of that nonsense. We're just going to have fun hopping around in a megacity. Might be a one-off. Might be just a single night challenge. Just to try to stay alive in a megacity. I've done them before. I usually have fun with my megacity stuff. My standard rule is I always reveal map when I do my megacity challenges. And when we get into the game and we look at the map, if it's not a large city, I'm quitting and we're regenerating the map. I got it set for 16-2, but occasionally it puts me in a 4-house town when I do a 16-2. So we'll restart until we get a good sized town, and we're just going to stay in the town. We're going to try to stay alive in there. The settings are fairly tame, fairly vanilla, except I'm still playing around with the toughness settings, the resilience for the zombies. So we've got 150% hit points on the zombies this time. We got a fairly robust melee character out of the gate, especially if I get a hold of some alcohol early. So we're still going to keep abusing that drunken master trait until I get somebody's attention enough that they get sick of seeing me scoring 160-point melee hits on day one, which is Barrett 50 caliber rifle damage. I'm just going to keep slamming on this thing until somebody pays attention and changes this stupid trait. It's 1 point. It costs 1 point. 1 point. Go get drunk, and you too can be hitting for 160. So, if they're going to leave it in, I'm going to keep using it. It's a ridiculously overpowered trait, and I've given them plenty of notice. So, yeah, we're going to be drunk everything. We're going to be a drunk ninja landscaper. We're going to be a drunk technomancer. We're going to be a drunk kindergarten teacher. We're just going to be drunk all over the place till they fix it. Yeah, it's a total secret. Totally secret. So this is Grasshopper. As you can see, Drunk Master. The only negative really is the Imperceptive Healer. Just kind of my standard. I do love the Imperceptive Healer for the added difficulty. I think it's the easiest way to make the game difficult and make the game more tactical. Yeah, more tactical. You got to be really cautious and careful on which fights you get into. even little bits of damage are important and have consequence, and you really got to exercise some caution and some wisdom in picking your fights. But what we're going to try to do is we're going to be in a megacity. We're going to find, or we'll scan the megacity, and we're going to figure out and find what's the coolest place we could secure to build a base in. I want to find a really cool building that we can just say, this is ours. We're going to clear it, we're going to protect it, and we're going to set up a base inside it. And hopefully we get this done in an evening. We might. When I go into setting up a base, it does take a while sometimes, because especially if I'm not playing a high intelligence, fast reader character, because we got a lot of crafting to do and a lot of building to do and all that kind of stuff. Do a wizard tower? Well, I would, except for I have no magicalism. We are bare bones default. We got no mods whatsoever. So, nope, no wizards towers. No magic this time. I'm taking a break from magicalism as well. I like magicalism, but I've just been continuously having some magicalism issues. It's just the pacing. It's apparently just me. I just cannot get magicalism to pace properly in my gameplay. No matter what I do with it, I always end up just doing my normal stuff to survive and eventually hope I find any useful magic. And then it takes an additional 16 gameplay hours in order to get the magic to be useful. So it's just a weird dichotomy between the needs to survive. You can't get magicalism useful enough. You got to do the survival, all the normal stuff first, and then all of a sudden, later, you can actually start working on the magic stuff. By which time, for me at least, I'm already a walking god mutant. I mean, I already have all the stuff. I already have all the skills. I already have all the loot. I already have all the weapons. So it's just weird. I mean, for players that don't know the game as well, it's probably a different experience. And especially for players that create a character and ride that character into the sunset. I mean, they play that character and it's like year 4, season 3, and they're getting their forge set up. That kind of stuff. That's different. I mean, folks that ride the game into the sunset and play for extended periods of time on one character, it's probably a totally different progression. But for me, I just know the game too well, and it's really hard for me not to take advantage of my knowledge, knowing where everything's at, knowing what produces what, knowing all the recipes. I just can't do it, and it just makes it really, really tough for me to incorporate magicalism in a useful, comprehensive way. So, I know there are some changes coming to that, so I may give it a break for a little while, wait it out a little bit, and see what kind of changes come through. So, otherwise, it's just, I don't know. We'll see. But for this one, we're going bare bones. We are completely no mods. It's just Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, and that's it. So, we'll see what we can do. But like I said, it's probably going to be, if not a one-nighter, 2 nights probably at the most. I don't have a specific endpoint. I just want to be able to get to a point where I can say, this little house is mine, and it's protected, it's defensible, it's got all the stuff in it, and we're pretty well established. And then we'll just call it kind of right there. So that's the idea. So we'll see what we can do. So otherwise, 9, 10, 7, 8 for the stats. Nothing major there. Kind of slanted towards Dex a little bit. For the ninja, we are going ninjutsu class. If you're not aware of the landscaper, he's got some pretty cool things going on. You'll see when I bring him up exactly what I mean by that if you haven't seen one. I've done a series quite a while back with a landscaper, and there's a very particular reason you would pick a landscaper. But otherwise, I'm going with a standard 1.0 drop rate. I've been trying to hold that for a little while now to keep things kind of familiar for folks, and so I can continue to get a feel for the drop rates and all that. And it does tend to speed up some of the nonsense a bit. I mean, you guys already know I know where everything's at, and waiting for certain items to show up for the RNG, it's okay sometimes. Otherwise, I just kind of So we'll just go with the 1.0. But let's jump in. Let's see what things look like. So I am sure I'm finished. We're going with ninjutsu. We're going to try to creep around and kill zombies with our ninja. I do tend to play ninjutsu a fair amount. It's got a few abilities that I really like to it. Alright, let's check our map very first thing. Alright, big enough. Oh, actually, let's reveal our map. It's my megacity. So megacity rules. Yeah, that's plenty big. That'll do. That gives us plenty of room to maneuver. Wow, is that a suburb? Look at that suburb. Good lord. Oh no, I left on the fungal. I left the fungal on. We got Triffid Groves. Do we have fungal anything? Yep, we got a fungal bloom, and we've got fungal flowers. Whoa, what is this nonsense? Where is that at? Is that in the northern city? Must be in that northern section. No, not there. Where are you? There it is. Doctor's office, doctor's office, doctor's office. Any fungal up that way? Nope, still just... Oh, yep, there's one dead center right there. Fungal tower. I don't like to have the fungal on during my megacity challenges. Mostly due to just inconvenience and massive slowdown with so much stuff going on with these megacities. That's fine. Nah, we'll leave it on. I'll deal. I don't mind. We'll deal with it. Especially since there's none near me currently. So they're a fair distance away. There's more than 2 on the entire map. It's just that the search function only works within a certain radius of the cursor. So what are we looking at here? It's not a bad starting spot. We're kind of right on the border, literally, of the commercial district and a bunch of residential commercial mix. So that's a pretty good spot. I don't like having water nearby because it's a barrier basically against my movement. We've got craft shop could be valuable nearby. But we need to identify a cool building that we can turn into a home base. And it's not important to pick one right now because I got to survive the first hour, or the first day anyway, of normal running around like crazy trying to keep myself going. So don't get too worried about it. But keep an eye out. If you see a particular building that you think will be fun, like museum, no, it's too small, too simple. Public garden? Setting up in a public garden? I'd need some kind of a shelter or something. Stream category? What? Oh, I know what's going on. Yeah, alright, I'll fix that. I changed the message, but I forgot to change the category. Now I get what's happening. Stream info. Yeah. There's 3 things I have to change. The title, the go live notification, and the category. And I only changed the title. I forgot to change the other 2. Here we go, and there we go. Don't want anybody to get too distracted. Don't want all those rabid Panzer Corps 2 fans to come flooding in, all unhappy that they're not seeing Panzer Corps 2. There we go. Should be updated. I'm a drunken master, so a bar. Nah, not a bar. I want it to be... I was thinking of something like an apartment tower or an office building, but that's probably a bit much. The multi-tile, or the multi-map square buildings are just going to be a bit much. But like I said, we'll take a look around. I got to survive the initial onslaught. So we're also playing the surrounded start. So you've attracted the attention of living dead in some way. Now they're all around, and you'll likely have to fight through them if you want to escape. So we got a ring of zombies immediately around the building. So I gotta get out of here no matter what. Yeah, a butcher shop actually interests me somewhat because it's got the rack, the butchering rack, and it's got smoking racks as well on the roof or the upper floor. So I kind of like the idea of a butchering shop. I've been meaning to set up a base there sometime. There's a few buildings, but don't worry about it. We'll check the area. I may be running, and we'll have to pick something wherever I end up. But that's the goal. We're gonna survive the onslaught, gear up a bit. Then once we've gotten to a safe-ish position, we'll start reconnoitering for a home base area. A lot of bookstores. Man, that's a lot of bookstores. Bookstore / libraries. We got a hunting shop right there. Of course, it's right on the nameplate. So 1.4 bagillion zillion zombies right in that spot. Any other hunting stores? 7 of them. Way out of town, south. Those wouldn't be too bad. 2 of them to the south. Of course, that's in Frenchville. I'm in Dorset. Where the hell is Frenchville? Gotta love the mega maps. Oh, that's way the hell up there. That's the other megacity. We got 2 megacities on this particular map. I kind of like the looks of that map better. I've already done a stadium, so I'm not going to set up in a stadium. That's been there, done that. Definitely not a radio or a railroad station. School's a bit much. Could, but things that are too big, it's just going to be constant wander spawns. How's the cookie front looking? Nobody, as far as I know, has done any cookies so far for Zombie Dog. Cookie bucket is still in fair shape. Pick this little screen out here. Put a timer on these things. Alright, so yeah, 2 cookies so far that you guys just contributed. Zombie Dog's hanging out. I don't know where Zombie Dog's at currently. Not here. Alright, so yeah, so the map will work. We'll see where we end up as I start getting chased around the city. 1.0 zombie spawn, so not a, I mean, it is a mega city, but it's not double zombies, and it's 150% health on the zombies, so it's going to take a lot of whacking. So there's the full character sheet. So we do have ninjutsu. Skills are Fab 2, Survival 2, and everything else is the natural, or the skills that I picked to maximize the ninjutsu, so we get all the combat bonuses. So we've got melee 5, unarmed 5. What I did not have points for is dodge, so we're going to have to pick up some dodge as quickly as possible. But here's the special thing for the gardener. No, it is not the trowel. It is not a magic trowel. It's this thing right here. Yeah, you start with one of those. Scabbard with a machete. And machete is a valid ninjutsu weapon. So we've got sneakers, awesome for creeping around. We've got work gloves, which is I'm probably going to ditch those right away. They're a little cumbersome. We got safety glasses, and yeah, we've got a machete. So the valid weapon for ninjutsu. I'm thinking this run, I am going to pair up the machete and the quarterstaff. I need to figure out why everybody likes the quarterstaff. The few times I've dabbled with it, I wasn't impressed. But I'm determined we're going to go blunt with the quarterstaff, and we're going to go cut with the machete, and we're going to see what we can do. So, but yeah, it's a character scenario or profession that starts with a machete. So you can do all sorts of fun stuff with that, with either a Screama or ninjutsu combination. So pretty powerful combo. So that's pretty much it. We got 3.75 in our available carry volume. We're going to ditch the trowel immediately. Nothing going on with the trowel. And the work gloves, like I said, I'm not a big fan of 20 encumbrance on my hands. Even if it's 95% coverage and 5.5. You don't get hit in the hands all that often, so I value my combat bonuses over the protection value. So right now it's got reloading, dexterity when throwing, melee and thrown attack movement point cost. That's the problem right there. Melee movement point cost. So that can be a big deal. That adds up pretty fast. So I'm not going to be doing much throwing, I don't think, this run. But if it's going to cost me extra movement points to engage in melee combat, that's an issue. I'd rather have that gone, so we'll ditch the work gloves pretty quick. But initially we're going to be avoiding as much as we can, so I'm not going to worry about it. So yeah, there we go. So what do we got directly near us? We're surrounded in this house. We got to get out and get past the ring of zombies nearby. Which way do I want to run? I'm tempted just to run south and then try to cross the street, get to that craft shop, but it's a bit early for me to try to hit specific locations for loot and such. Right now I just need to kind of clear the area, grab any opportunity to loot, and keep moving. So we do have movement focus, somewhat. We don't have quick. Notice I don't have quick. We just have fleet-footed, so I don't have the bonus speed. So yeah, and we don't have the best night vision. Let's go ahead and pop downstairs real quick. Oh, look at this! I like this basement. This kind of basement has some pretty good stuff sometimes in these cardboard boxes. Oh! And so it begins. We has achieved a backpack. First thing. Wear backpack. What else you got for me? Football helmet. I like the baseball helmet a lot better, but we'll wear it. Do rid of the cap, wear the helmet. Oh yeah, now we're rocking the Cataclysm. Oh, we even got a sewer rat here to level my dodge for me. Where are all your little buddies, Mr. Sewer Rat? We'll grab the thread. That going to be it for this basement? I don't quite have enough protective gear to dodge train off the rat. He'll nibble on me, and I don't want to start racking up pain. Alright. Has he tried to swing at me yet? Have we gotten any dodge? We got 36% already. I didn't even notice. Maybe I will let him try to nibble on me. We're dodging. He's trying to hit. We're dodging. There's dodge 1. Well, that was quick. Look at that. So if you're not aware, sewer rats are a great way early game to level up a few levels of dodge. You just want to have just enough protection that their nibbles don't hit you for much damage. Otherwise, yeah, like right there, you dented my windbreaker. Otherwise, you just kind of stand in place. It's a little better when there's 3 or 4 of them. But we're already... Why is it going up so fast? What the hell? Doesn't that seem ridiculously fast for the half dozen times he's tried to hit me? We're going to hit level 2. That's weird. 72% already? I mean, I'm willing to take some hit point damage if it's going to get me 3 dodge levels like this. Look at that. 0 to 2 already. We're up to 5.2 dodge in my current clothes. That feels stupid fast. Oh, is there a focus issue? Did I not know about a focus issue going on? Because that seems stupendously quick. What is my... Nothing morale-wise. Focus is trending to the normal defaults. Huh. That just does seem ridiculously quick. Yeah, true, my focus isn't dropping. Yeah, it's down to 74. So, I mean, it is being used, but now it's dropping. Geez, all of a sudden now it's dropping like fast. But even regardless of the focus drop speed, that still seems like it was leveling up ridiculously fast. Alright, we'll keep the 2 and we'll get moving. I don't want to let this guy nibble on me too much. It is curious we got 0 pain listing still. I mean, yeah, we could get to dodge 3 here. I'm glad I didn't spend a point on dodge. Figure we'll probably get hit 3 or 4 more times. Almost no real-world times going by. Each time I press the key, it's just 1 second. So hardly any actual time is going by. Alright, let's just hold the key down. It's worth it to me. I need the dodge. So I'll take the hits. As you can see, he's hardly hitting for any damage. So 64, 7. Now it's slowing down. Focus 11. All right, that's more like it. now we've trashed my focus. Now it's slowed to a trickle. All right, we'll do some regular dodging for the most part for the rest of that. Let's just get moving. Besides, I don't want him to break my windbreaker immediately. All right, so we're still surrounded. I'm not sure. Oh, he's coming to get me. Food processor, huh? We're gonna get spotted. We got spotted. Well, this is a pretty terrible kitchen. Almost all the other doors are not available. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Let's go out the window, over the fence, get poisoned, and then get killed in this next house. Yeah, this is not a good transition. Well, things were going pretty good until right there. Oh, man. I got grabbed and now I'm surrounded. And I was heading for the pipe. They just broke the pipe I was trying to run to. Unfortunately, if I go up this pipe, there's only going to be 2 most likely. I doubt there's a 3rd one over here. And we're about to have to cross a street. So now we got some damage. That was a little ugly. Broken wheel on the bicycle, so we're not going to get saved by a bicycle. A little odd that we had the bloated right there. When I set up my tests, I did a test world real quick for this scenario, and when I jumped into it, I initially had the evolution set to 3.5 instead of the default 4.0. And I stepped out the front door of the house I started in, and there was a wrestler, and there was a zombie master, and there was a dissolute devourer like 10 spaces away. And I went, what the hell? Because I'm doing my normal start that I've been doing for a while now, the day 45 Cataclysm and then a 15-day delay. And then I've been playing with like 3.0 for quite a while and not seeing anything like that. So I'm a little curious how on 3.5 I was getting multiple tier upgraded zombies. I mean, the wrestler's like a triple upgrade, triple evolution to get to the wrestler. You got to go, what, grabber, grappler. I think it's normal zombie, grabber, grappler, wrestler. I think that's all. Maybe there's one more in there somewhere. But it's like multiple tier upgrades to get to that point. And this was in the first minute. So I switched it to 4.0 thinking maybe somebody's been fiddling with the evolution settings again. And now we had a bloated right out the front window, which is not a super high tier zombie, but still evolved, which is a little weird. It's not impossible with the way the evolution system works. Huh. Now my pants and my windbreaker are a mess. My backpack took a hit. My hit points took a hit. Now we're in pain. We're slowed. Yeah, this got real bad real fast. Just amazingly fast. What do we got out here? A lot of zombies in sight. Nothing super scary. Puffs, hazmat, scientists. Yeah, naturally, the one evolved zombie that could actually put me in a little bit of hurt is the one that was first on site and poisoned me. That is not the craft shop I was hoping for. A hardware store? Yep, hardware store next to the bar. Love to hit the hardware store in the bar. But I really need to get into another house and maybe into a basement. So we're just going to go straight across the street and see if we're alive when we get there. At the speed we're moving, it's going to be dicey. And stop running. Can I stay ahead of anything at this speed 80? I'm a little bit slower than even the regular zombies at this speed. And if I exhaust my stamina any further, it's going to get even worse. Could possibly be a working pickup truck. A little hard to get out. Can't see any spots there. Next question, do I aim for a drain pipe? I kind of wish I'd gone to this side, picked the drain pipe here, then exited the drain pipe here and crossed over into this house. But ideally I want to go to the east, get the hardware store and the bar, get some tools, get some alcohol, and then keep skedaddling into some further houses. All these zombies are going to wreck whatever house I run towards. And there's, unfortunately, it's just a one house block, and then it's another street on the other side. Let's try to angle off this way. Just barely fast enough to stay ahead of this crowd, even at 80 speed. Alright, now we're going to run mode just briefly. Pop up the drain pipe. Let's go south. Alright. Same plan. We're going to wait right about here. My stamina back. Well, they start demolishing the house. So we're back to full stamina. Speed is still sucking. Still badly poisoned, of course. More pain. You can jump across rooftops, but you can only jump across one space rooftops. So I could jump from this space to this space, for example. And there is some kind of formula that dictates whether you can make it or not. I think obese characters can't jump or something, but there's something that will sometimes restrict you from making the jump. But standard characters, without too much in the way of odd issues like overburdened or super low strength or things like that, I don't know exactly what dictates it. They're prevented from making that crossing. But you can only do it across one space, so I can't do it for these buildings over here. There's 2 spaces or more between them. So, I run the risk of one of these random zombies that were chasing me wandering down and taking out that other pipe. So man, that was really, really bad luck hitting that that zombie and then going over the fence and having all that crew waiting for me and getting a lucky grab by the tough held me in place for several rounds. That was just bad timing. Yeah, I can't stay up here. I need to get down the pipe, get into that other house, and find a basement or something to hole up in for a bit. I'm too vulnerable up here. So, let's go ahead and get this done. Can't help making the noise. What do we got? Nothing I care about. Alright. Looks like we pretty successfully broke contact, so nothing can see me yet. No sign, unfortunately, of a basement. If I go in there, I'm likely to get spotted. If I go in there, I'm likely to get spotted. Likely to get spotted pretty much anywhere I go. I really needed this place to have a basement. As soon as I step out of the shadow, I'm going to get spotted. I think maybe I'll sit right here and try to wait out the poison at least. Alright, poison's gone. Speed's back up to 87. We're still got a lot of pain going on. Whoops. There we go. What do we got in here? Glue sticks, mops, gallon jugs. Hey, sewing kit. We'll grab a sewing kit. Yeah, we're candle and a sewing kit. I need to get to the kitchen. I don't have fire making capability yet. Well, let's peek downstairs. We got a gamer basement. Sure, I'll take a smartphone. More than just the tough? Yep, it's more than just the tough. Stay down here, please. Next building over is the hardware store. It's possible we can pick up a toolbox over there. Jackhammer, which might be a bit heavy, and other fun stuff. Died after a pretty good start because you got greedy at a gun shop? Yeah. Greed and overconfidence. Two of the biggest killers in the Cataclysm. Me, it's usually overconfidence. Occasionally fed by some greed. Just a little bit of greed. But mostly it's overconfidence. Alright, let's keep moving. We've got a backpack, so we've got some carry capacity for some important stuff now. So if we can get possibly a toolbox, that'll simplify quite a few things. I was hoping for some better clothes before now, but we'll work our way around the corner here. See if we can... Whoops, crap. Didn't mean to be burning my stamina just walking across the room. Better take a towel. What do we got? Flashlight, hammer. There's the matchbook. So we got fire making capability. Not worried about food at this point. Of course, the battery's empty. Grab some string. Grab a carving knife. I think that's all I care about for now. Alright, so the plan is to go out the window, hop across the fence, hope there's nothing on the inside of the fence, use it as a temporary barrier, scoot through into the main portion of the hardware store, see if there's a toolbox. Toolbox and pickaxe would probably be my preference. Jackhammer, if not a pickaxe. If we can get those early, that'd be pretty cool. And then we've got another building with a fence on the other side, so we should be able to hop fences and such to avoid pursuit. We got somebody coming in the door here. I'm waiting until I get... Oh, they are inside the gate. Damn it. Run, climb, walk. Alright, I don't care about any of this raw material out here. What I want is down in here. No toolboxes? Damn it. I was hopeful, really, really hopeful an early toolbox would pop up. Yeah, this is unfortunate. This would have been a really good opportunity. So, duct tape and the hacksaw, of course. Metalworking chisel. Unfortunately, that's about it. So that sucks. Grab the easy string and thread. Wear the dust mask. Grab the hacksaw and the duct tape. And metalworking chisel. Alright, not as good as I was hoping for. through... Surprisingly, not all that many zombies real close out here, so I got a little bit of room to maneuver. Oh, there's a brazier. Ooh, brazier's on a mountain bike. That will give us some good mobility if we get to that, barring finding a vehicle. But yeah, it's surprisingly clear out here. On the other side of this public garden, not helpful. I'm gonna have to decide where to go after we get into this bar. Oh, it's looking good. Long Island iced tea. What do we got? I want the stuff with lots of portions, preferably. Yeah, we'll pick up a few of each here for now. Fancy hobo. And some sherry. Alright, we got alcohol. We'll get more as time goes by. Let's go ahead and get our drunk on here. Have pale ale, Chardonnay. Am I drunk? I'm drunk. That's not enough. I'm trashed. Alright, activate. Let's see how funny this is. We're in a little bit of pain, which is not ideal. But we got our machete out. And we are trashed. And we are a drunk master ninja with max skills for all the abilities. Hey, buddy. Come on in. Barrett rifle damage from my very, very first swing in the challenge. So broke. So stupid broke. You guys think I'm kidding sometimes, I'm sure. Now realize, that's not all just the drunk master. That's also the max damage, that's the max damage assassinate ability off the ninja. So if we come look at this, that was assassinate, I believe. I'm pretty sure that was the assassinate firing off. So we got a big, massive multiple for the cut damage off of the assassinate. Because we got a critical, and I'm pretty sure the assassination fired off. So we got, even my stats are down at the moment, but we got a pretty big, complicated combination of things happening right there. But it's still funny. It's still broke as hell. 151. That simplifies the situation a bit. Yeah, I'll take another thing of gin. I think that'll be enough alcohol for a while. Get our stamina back. Anybody wants to come into my bar, I'll explain to them why that's a bad idea. Oh man. Let's look it around here. So we know there's a mountain bike right across the way here. We've also got sewers nearby. It's a possibility I can get a toolbox out of one of the lower level sewer sections. If it's not too crowded, I might. If I can get across the garden, get to that house, then we've got 2 subways. And we got the museum where possibly we could pick up some armor. Yeah, it's a megacity. It's only half of the megacity. There's the other half. But yeah, I love this suburb. That is a mega gigantor suburb of just housing. So the garden's open space, not much to hide in until I get over to the house. So I'm going to be out in the open if I go out either direction. I got no convenient windows on this wall, so I'm either going to expose to the front or exposed in the rear of the building here. So that's not ideal. That's going to need a lot of attention. Our speed is 86. Pain is still hammering me now. The alcohol's not making the pain go away well enough. I still don't have any aspirin or anything. Hey there, Fell Runner. You want to bring me some aspirin? That'd be nice. I think I'd rather go out the front because I know that it was fairly lightly populated out that way. So let's invite this guy to stand on a counter. Or not. That was kind of rude. 61. 60. Pretzels. Damn it. Once again I was running when I didn't mean to. Alright, who can see me? Just these two? Let's back up, take care of them, and then we'll get moving. Alright. That was more damage than I was expecting to take. So, I do have them at 150% hit points, so realize that even with the extra damage I'm doling out, it takes a few hits to kill these guys. Unless I get one of those miracle hits again. That was just funny. First hit, get the super crit. Another backpack, huh? Multi-tool. We'll grab a multi-tool. Till we get a better one. Alright, stamina's back. I'm starting to get worried about our accumulating damage, though. With Imperceptive Healer, it takes quite a while to heal even that much damage. Comes a dog. Not much. Soldier zombie. I don't want to mess with a soldier. See? Slavering Biter! 4.0 evolution. 15-day lead time, and I've got Slavering Biters on day 1. It feels like somebody's fiddled with the settings, because, I mean, again, it's possible for that to happen, but so unlikely. I'm walking into a Slavering Biter and more Feral Runners. That is not a good combo. That is not a good combo at all. I might have to abort that run over towards the shelters. Tempted to go north. Maybe try to get to that subway and take a look. Yeah, bike shop! That's where I need to go. Here's the butcher shop I can set up in. So far, nothing super scary to the north, other than I got a feral there as well. I think I might go back into the bar, circle around the bar, go out the back, and then try to work my way over that way. These guys are just going to be a bit much. Jeez. Nice doggy. Alright, what do we got out here? Broken wheels, broken wheels. Yeah, it's not looking too bad out here so far. That's the subway. I'm sort of possibly curious about going to investigate. I believe this is the ceramic shop, and I think it's tailoring over here. Wouldn't be bad to go to the tailoring shop, but not a priority. I think I'm just going to go straight across to the house. Check out this house and then make a decision. Either go house to house or across the street and try to investigate the subway. I'm a little worried, as I said, my stats are starting to drop because of the pain. Oh crap. Barely faster than a tough. I should probably grab tools since I have not found a toolbox. Not worried about food or drink. And the rest of the stuff I can get elsewhere. Alright, still again no sign of basement. Stop running. There's the basement. Start running again. Ah, this basement. Usually occupied. Yep, it's occupied. Had to be another fell runner. No terrain I can help out with here, so 138. Binocs. We'll take I don't need binocs actually. I get excited to see them, but I'm playing in a revealed map, so binocs be useless. It's a herd of them. God damn it. I gotta hit back off with this kind of a character build. Now I'm really starting to get a little concerned about the damage level. Take a whistle.